You are working harder than ever, your salary is higher than it's ever been, yet your bank account feels strangely stagnant. Welcome to the Counterfeit Growth Illusion. In the modern economic landscape, landing a promotion or a raise feels like a massive victory. New titles bring corporate validation, and a higher gross income brings a temporary sense of security. But for the vast majority of professionals, a higher salary is actually a sophisticated, invisible trap. It triggers an automatic, subconscious phenomenon known as inflation-adjusted lifestyle inflation. We have been conditioned by modern culture to confuse the acquisition of depreciating status symbols with the accumulation of actual wealth. When your income moves up, your mind instantly searches for ways to match that new income tier with outward displays of success. A newer car lease, a bigger apartment in a better zip code, finer dining, and designer clothing. The psychological high of a promotion completely masks a brutal mathematical reality. Your fixed monthly overhead is expanding at the exact same pace as your revenue, or sometimes even faster. You aren't actually moving forward, you're just running faster on a significantly more expensive treadmill. True wealth isn't about what you display to the world, it's about the net liquidity you retain behind closed doors. To understand why so many high earners are quietly drowning in anxiety, we have to look at the exact infrastructure of the modern gilded cage. The middle class has systematically traded genuine financial security and autonomy for a high-burn lifestyle that requires constant maintenance. This infrastructure is built on a dangerous foundation of premium monthly subscriptions, luxury vehicle leases, and high-interest consumer debt disguised as convenient financing. We look at a professional earning six figures and see structural stability. In reality, modern middle-class security is often a fragile, razor-thin illusion. It is a high-stakes balance of high income versus equally high expenses, leaving a zero margin for error. The modern lifestyle is financed month by month. If that corporate income stream pauses for even 48 hours due to a layoff, a health crisis, or an economic shift, the entire tower crumbles instantly. There is a precise math behind this trap. Elevated fixed costs act as an invisible, permanent tax on your future self. Every single dollar locked into a recurring monthly liability is a dollar stripped away from your future investment potential and compounding power. You are trading the compounding freedom of financial assets for the immediate maintenance of a beautifully decorated cage. What makes this trap so dangerous is that it doesn't always look like a massive, irresponsible purchase. It rarely starts with a luxury yacht or a diamond watch. Instead, the middle class is bled dry by phantom expenses, small, recurring leaks that quietly liquidate wealth before it ever hits a brokerage account. Think about the modern digital landscape. We are trapped in a web of software as a service, premium cloud storage, streaming platforms, high-end gym memberships, and convenience apps that charge premium fees for delivery and curation. Individually, these charges seem insignificant. Mathematically, when combined with lifestyle creep, they form a massive financial anchor. These phantom expenses create a high baseline burn rate. When you require $5,000, $6,000, or $7,000 a month just to keep your lights on and maintain your current standard of living, you lose the ability to take risks. You cannot quit a toxic job, you cannot start a business, and you cannot invest aggressively when market downturns present life-changing opportunities. You are locked in place, funded entirely by the next paycheck. To see this trap in action, let's look at a concrete case study that plays out in every major city today. Meet Sarah and David. Combined, they bring home a staggering $150,000 a year. To the outside world, their colleagues, and their family, they are the definition of upper middle class success. They live in a premium suburban home, drive 2 leased German luxury SUVs, and their children attend private extracurricular activities. But if you look under the hood of their financial engine, the reality is terrifying. Between their massive mortgage, high car payments, country club fees, lifestyle maintenance, and premium subscriptions, their baseline monthly fixed costs are $11,000. After federal taxes, state taxes, and basic living expenses, their actual disposable income is practically zero. Sarah and David are not wealthy. They are simply managing a high-volume, high-risk cash flow. They suffer from a profound liquidity crisis. Because all their capital is trapped in illiquid assets, like the paper equity of their primary home and the depreciating value of their leased vehicles, they have no real financial buffer. If either Sarah or David loses their corporate position tomorrow, they are exactly 30 days away from total financial bankruptcy. They cannot invest in real estate when prices drop, they cannot buy stocks during a market crash, and they cannot build real freedom because they are entirely trapped by the lifestyle they created to impress a peer group that is also secretly drowning. This is the ultimate reality of the modern middle class, looking rich, but staying entirely asset poor. In our highly connected digital landscape, this trap has intensified due to a concept called social signaling. Social media curation and professional networking platforms force an invisible spending habit on us just to maintain a specific corporate or social image. We aren't just buying goods for their utility anymore, we are funding the appearance of belonging to an elite class. But here is the brutal hidden cost. You are literally destroying your own financial future to keep up with a peer group that is very likely also quietly struggling under the crushing weight of invisible debt. You are competing in a status game where everyone is losing, and the only winner is the consumer credit industry. To break the cycle and escape the treadmill, you must intentionally shift your internal metric of success. Stop measuring your progress by outward, highly visible displays that satisfy the expectations of strangers and acquaintances. Start measuring your success by the inward, invisible growth of your private balance sheet and your net liquid net worth. True financial power doesn't need to shout, it quietly, invisibly compounds. In a volatile, rapidly changing global economy characterized by inflation and shifting industries, having immediate access to cash and liquid assets is the ultimate competitive advantage. Liquidity equals leverage. Yet, the classic middle-class playbook dictates the exact opposite strategy. Most people rush to lock up their hard-earned capital into highly illiquid primary residences and expensive vehicles, completely neglecting their brokerage and investment accounts. They become asset-rich on paper due to home valuations, but completely liquid poor in daily reality. When a genuine emergency strikes or a massive, once-in-a-decade investment opportunity appears, they cannot move because their capital is trapped in brick, mortar, and steel. To win the game of financial independence, you must implement strict strategies for aggressive cost-cutting that maximize your investable gap each month. And let's be absolutely clear. This does not mean sacrificing your core quality of life, living like a hermit, or eating ramen every day. It means systematically and ruthlessly eliminating the waste, the mindless subscriptions, the phantom expenses, and the vanity spending, so that the gap between what you earn and what you spend becomes a powerful weapon for your personal freedom. The final step in this journey is to actively pivot your life from a high-overhead trap into a lean, high-output financial machine. The ultimate goal of accumulating money is not luxury, it is total autonomy. It is the absolute ability to buy back your time, your calendar, and your choices, so you never have to sit at a desk you hate, working for a manager you don't respect, just to fund a lifestyle you don't even have time to enjoy. You must set up automated wealth systems today. Every single future raise, corporate bonus, tax refund, or extra stream of side income must be automatically and digitally directed toward wealth-generating assets before it ever touches your everyday checking account. Do not allow your liabilities and lifestyle to upgrade alongside your professional success. Face the real numbers on your balance sheet without emotion. Reclaim your financial agency, break the generational cycle of consumerism, and build a life of genuine, unshakable financial freedom. If you're ready to escape the gilded cage and start building real, liquid wealth today, join our free 30-day savings challenge in the description below. It's a practical, step-by-step roadmap designed to maximize your investable gap without complex spreadsheets or extreme deprivation. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive on the brutal, hidden truths of wealth building. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.